We're actually 3.1 seconds faster there. We gain around 2.2 seconds there on that sector alone. Oh, I've run a little bit wide, and that's going to be a mistake there. Oh no! Just about when we're getting a lot of time there, I made that stupid mistake. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for a brand new video on WRC9. We're here for the WRC9 career mode episode, I think number 32 this one is. Yeah, it's been quite a while in this series and I'm so happy to be back on this series and starting uploading it almost weekly. I know I've got a lot of videos on my head, like I want to put a lot of projects like BMG, RBR, I've got the F1 2020 career mode which I want to finish at least season 1 before I move on. But yeah, it's just the whole schedule that I have is pretty busy and I can't really work on a lot of videos at the moment, but hopefully it's not going to be the case for the future as well, with summer coming up, you know, and all this sort of beautiful things. So if you really want to stay tuned to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video obviously if you're a big fan of this series, and yeah, subscribe, turn notifications by ringing that bell, and we'll be here to post even more great videos for you. The WRC9 Team Series will also be back very soon, probably next weekend, with the sort of stage tutorial videos. But yeah, other than that, we're here starting off this episode with a maintenance event and trying to get that car condition up pretty much fully loaded for the next rally, which is, oh god, well, that didn't really start well, but either way, we're trying to get that car condition fully loaded for the next rally, which is going to be Rally Italy, the Sardinia rally, let's just say, Sardinia. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah, it's pretty much Sardinia, I'm going to call it Sardinia. But yeah, it's in Italy, a very tough rally, gravel rally. Traditionally, we do well there, if we can call like tradition the previous season, you know, because the previous season we literally got 6 rally wins in a row if I'm not mistaken, and after that we started to like not get the best of results. But this time around it's been a completely different season. So far we've only got 1 victory in this season, and this is the 6th rally. So last season we had 6 out of 6, this time we have 1 out of 6. So it's not been the best start to the season, but we're very hopeful, as I've told you previously in the driver standings, that we need to start getting some good results. And starting here in obviously in you know, Italy, we've got to get a good result. And it's a difficult rally. I'm not gonna sit there and say it's an easy rally and all that. We'll see how this whole thing will go. Hopefully it's gonna be good. You know, 135% difficulty has been proved to be a little bit above my abilities, but you know, I'm here to do my best. Obviously we don't really get to practice on the stages as well before the episode, so that's probably one of the main reasons that we don't tend to do well. But either way, off we go for the first stage. It's not morning, it's actually, yeah, it's very early in the morning. The sun is still, oh, it's actually noon. Yeah, it's actually noon. That's why the sun is shining at the moment.
And right 5 into left 5 long, tighten.
Gotta turn on the headlights because I can't really see very well. Hopefully we're not gonna have any issues with the visibility. I think they really fixed the issues with the visibility after a few patches, which was very important, because last season, we remember in the Safari Rally I couldn't see anything. And by the way, the next rally is the Safari Rally, so we're gonna actually test out almost all of the visibility issues. 310 slower as well, not that bad.
Tightened over bumps. The kinks. Into left 3 narrows, don't cut, and right 5. Caution, brake, square left, opens, 30. Left 5. And left 4 short, into right 3, very long.
Haven't really made mistakes, but I haven't been the fastest, so 5.4 seconds now the gap. Not very bad, with only 2 sectors remaining. Hopefully it can stay like that.
3 long, opens, 200, bumpy. Caution, left 5, brake, into right 3, short, very narrow.
That's a bit of a tricky section there. A little bit wide there. Not the best lines. Very tricky corner, that one. And now we're moving to a sort of uphill. We've got plenty of hairpins, very slow corners.
right 5 and flat left into right 4, short.
Right on the edge. Great line through that.
Into flat right.
Fairly
over
distant
crest,
final
finish.
sector. And flat out now to come across the finish line to set a 322.6. And it's actually going to be 8 seconds slower than Thierry Neville, who, so not surprisingly, is leading the rally straight off from stage 1. Very good start for both the Hyundais, actually the 3 Hyundais of Tanak, Neville and Leb. My teammate is fairly close, 1.4 seconds off, but my pace wasn't ideal. It wasn't really ideal on this first stage, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get a good, decent result there on the second stage. Close down the gap a little bit, you know, because if the gap opens up even more now on day 1, we're not going to have a very, very good day 1, and yeah, it's just not going to look good for the remaining of this rally. Not the best of starts, to just sum it up, but hopefully that's not going to be the case for this one. Let's see the sector 1, 7 tenths faster. That's a good start, but yet again the AI seems to have the speed in day 1.
Into left 3, medium, opens. And left 5 into right
As you can
4.
see right there, the sun is actually not blinding us, which is very, very nice to see and important.
Into flat left tightens, bumpy, don't cut, 50. Into left 4 and right 4. Keep middle over crest. And left 4 tightens, 3 into right 5, short.
Oh, come on. Ah, a little bit too fast with that on that corner. And cross into the tree. Doesn't even matter about the damage at this point, but... Oh, that's a very slow corner. That is not a 4-gear corner. Whatever. Oh god, that was a bad. That's going to be a bad sector there. Oh, come on, man. 6.6 seconds. Last couple of corners now. Haven't had the best of last 2 sectors. I'm very disappointed by these last 2 sectors. This stage started off very nicely, but it's going to end yet again with quite a huge gap there. 6.3 second gap down into 7th. Tanak winning the stage. Ozia finishing ahead of Neville, but as you can see right there, it was just inconsistency in general. First and final sector, I was very, very fast, but in the middle of, like, it was a very bad stage again. 5th position at the end of day 1, 40.4 seconds behind the leader, who is actually Oyt Tanak, not Thierry Neville. So going into day 2, I've no real like idea what is gonna happen. I just know that we need to do very well. Gonna fully repair the car, which is one of the good things. But we've got an epic stage, a super special stage coming up, and an epic stage, both on wet weather conditions. Fingers crossed we can do well. Well, we tend to do well on this stage. It could well and truly be our first stage win on this rally, but it's a stage where you can't really gain a lot of time. Very solid stage, very technical, not the place where like driving ability makes the difference a lot. Like it's more like actually it's more about the skill that you have on short stages here, whereas the longer stages are like more about the consistency that you carry throughout the entirety of the stage. Enough rumbling around, let's drive and hopefully win our first stage here in Italy.
Hairpin right, bail in. Into left 130. Right 2 short and caution, hairpin left, don't cut. Into right 5, keep in. And left 1 short, don't cut.
And that's the end of lap number 1. Very good start to the stage, obviously. Let's get into the second one now.
Keep at 130. Right 2 short and caution, hairpin left, don't cut. Into right 5, keep in. And left 1 short, don't cut. Into finish.
Rounding the final corner to come across the finish line to set a 152.4. Yeah, it's a decent time. 1.6 seconds faster than Neville, 3.7 from Tanak, and this could well and truly give us some good good, you know, ground app for day 2. It's a good start to day 2. Obviously, the big challenge is the next epic stage, which is going to be again on wet conditions. Spa overly up into 5th. I think we were always 5th, but now we're 11 seconds behind Neville. Very close to podium positions. You know, it's a good start. We were setting some good foundations here on day 2 to get into the fight of that victory. Everybody's actually closing to winning this rally. The top 5, for me, they are generally very close. But now the gaps are going to get probably bigger. This is a stage where we could see who is going to be the favorite to win this rally. Epic stage time, 13 kilometers, wet conditions. Let's see how the weather is going to actually go from there and on. It's going to be very interesting to see how the wet weather conditions could affect our pace, or how much more rain are we going to get in this stage. Are we going to get dry conditions as well? I have no idea. We'll see very soon.
Left 4 short over crest into right 3, keep in. Crest into left 4 short, downhill. Into right 4, bumpy, 30. Right 4 bumpy, don't cut. Opens into left 3 long, keep in. Right 3 short, opens. And flat right over bumps, into right 4 tightens, into left 5 tightens. And right 4 don't cut, and left 5 short. Right 4 tightens, into left 5 short, 50. And right 4 keep in, into left 3 short, 30. Flat left over crest and left 5 opens, 50. Left 4, 50. Right 4 tightens long, narrows.
On the edge here, as we're about to end the second sector there. Must have lost a lot of time there. 100%. We were faster on the first sector by a second, but now we've dropped down. Oh god, another mistake there. Oh god, I've just taken all of these signs off there. But yeah, the conditions are getting slightly worse as the stage progresses. I think we're having heavier rain as time passes, but currently struggling a little bit with these conditions.
And right 5 into left 5 long, tightens over crest. And right 4 into left 4 long, 50. Caution, brake, left 2, don't cut, 50.
Rain has gone back to slight rain. It hasn't been heavy now on that sector, so a lot of light changes with the weather, as you can see on this stage, as we've made another good sector now. As the rain is getting a little bit lighter, we tend to do a little bit better. We're down to 2/10 of a gap there. A huge improvement from the previous 2 sectors, and hopefully we can get back into the lead now on the next sector.
Left 6 brake for square left, don't cut, 30. Left 3 short. Into right 4 over bump, into flat left, short over crest. Into right 5, very long, tightens 4.
Time now for a fast section of this stage. Let's see how brave we can be as the rain is getting lighter and lighter. We're probably going to have dry conditions by the end of this. Trying to go almost flat out through this section of corners. This is very on the edge there. Look at us. We finally regained the lead now. 9/10 faster. This is all down to hard work there and intensity on the driving. And we've still got a lot of time to gain. A lot more kilometers to go. Just gotta continue on that same pace if we want to like improve a lot and be up there to fight for the victory.
Into left 5 short, tree in, into right 5, 50. Into left 3 long, opens, 200, bumpy. Caution, left 5, brake, into right 3, short, very narrow, cut, into flat left and right 3.
Better line this time around through that corner. We're approaching the end of another sector, and this could really be the sign of something very good for this stage. Let's see. We're actually 3.1 seconds faster there. We gained around 2.2 seconds there on that sector alone. Oh, I've run a little bit wide, and that's going to be a mistake there. Oh no!
Into right 2, open.
Just about when we're getting a lot of time there, I made that stupid mistake.
Into left 4, short. Into right 5, short. Into left 1, don't cut. And hairpin right, into flat left, small cut. Into right 4, into left 3. Into right 4, short, and hairpin left. Left 3 opens and right 1 opens, 30. Hairpin left opens. Into flat right bumpy and left 3 narrows. And left 3 short over crest into right 4. And crest into right 5. And left 3 medium tightens. Into right 3 medium 30.
It's very, very annoying because I knew that I have the pace there. I'm probably still going to win this stage if I don't make any more mistakes, but I knew I had the pace to completely dominate, especially right at the end there. I was 3.1 seconds and now I was only 9/10 slower, which really means that it would have been around 6 or 7 seconds ahead into the penultimate sector. I'm honestly very disappointed that I couldn't really perform at the highest level. Like a slight mistake ended up costing me a lot of time. As you can see, 2.8 seconds. Look at the speed. We just seem to handle very nicely these wet conditions at the moment, these light rain conditions. And it would have been a phenomenal stage. It probably would have given us the lead of the rally. I'm not even like exaggerating at this point, but it's just a bit of a mess that we weren't able to build up on that performance there. I'm telling you, we're going to win this stage, and we're going to win with quite a gap, but it would have been a lot better. It would have been a far better way to end day 2. Probably would have been in the lead of the rally. I'm not even joking. Either way, last couple of meters now to go. Hopefully no mistakes will be made and we'll be able to gain as much time as we can, obviously. Bit of a problematic section, this one. Oh, slightly there, touched the gravel sort of wall, I should say. And the last couple of corners now. A flat left to end the stage, the epic stage, on an 8:50.8. I'm a bit disappointed, I've told you already. 4.4 seconds faster, despite the 4 second penalty. I'm very, very disappointed. It honestly could have been around a 9 second, improvement there on that. Obviously, there was a bit of an inconsistency onto the first, the second and third sector, but sector 7 was where we lost around 8 seconds. So I'm gutted because we could have been in the lead there, and we're currently ahead of Oitanek on second position and 7 seconds only behind Terry Neville. So entering the final day, day 3, we're starting off with the epic stage again, just the reverse sort of stage of the previous one on dry conditions. So is that going to be helpful? I'm not really sure, because we managed to actually show immense pace on wet conditions, which was something I wouldn't really say in the past, but it managed to help us a lot, whereas now on dry it's a brand new thing. I have no idea how well we can do, and it also means, like, whenever I was entering day 3, I was always entering the epic stage on day 3 as a sort of like take it easy stage and just go all out on the power stage, to also get the 5 points, which made us like almost win all the power stages. I think I almost won all the power stages in on that season, as we didn't really kick off this stage very nicely. But yeah, that was like my past strategy. Nowadays the rallies are far more closer. You have to be on top of your game almost all the time. Not like that. This is not a very good start to the stage. Around wide yet again. This is a horrendous first sector, and it's because I'm really pushing a lot. I'm really pushing a lot because I know I have to. I'm 7 seconds behind. I know Tanak is right behind me. I know, like, it's the stress. It's the stress that you're getting because you need to perform. Whereas on the previous season, I didn't really need to perform on day 3. I only performed on the power stage. I knew I was like, okay, I've got to perform on one stage, take the 5 points. I had a comfortable lead and all that. 3 seconds slower, not ideal, especially taking into consideration we've got 11 more kilometers to go now. Oh, come on, why is this such a narrow stage? And it's not only in that, it's got a lot of like elevation changes on the sides of the road, which really like do not allow me to run just a little bit wide.
And left 5 over crest, tightens, long, bumpy. Into right 4 and right 3, 30. Flat left and hairpin right, 30. And flat left tightens, 2. Into right 5 tightens, don't cut, 40. Left 3 medium tightens, don't cut. Into right 2, narrows,
Stupid
40.
mistake, which is going to cost us even
Left
more
3,
time now
100.
through this part. It's the most narrowest path
Left into
of
flat left, hard brake.
of that stage.
For left 3 short,
It is going to
narrows,
cost us
into
a lot of
left
time.
5,
It
tightens,
doesn't
brake.
look ideal. It doesn't look ideal. That's all I'm going to say. The pace doesn't look
Into left 3
very
short
ideal
and
at this
right
point.
2, don't cut. Into left 3 short. Into brake for hairpin left. And right 1, don't cut.
It's all going to happen today, isn't it? It's all going to happen today.
And left 5 short and right 4, crest tightens. Into left 5 medium, tightens, 40. Right 5, 40. Caution, brake for square right, 80. Right 6 long, tightens 4. And left 4 into right 6, opens.
And that's just ending every single chance that I
To flat right, tightens
could have
5,
had.
left 5, don't cut.
Another 4-second penalty, a lot of mistakes, and it's something I feel like I'm getting déjà vu vibes. Like this is,
Right 5 tightens.
we've seen this happening a lot of times in this season. Like me performing mediocre on the first day, then getting my hopes up for on day 2 by getting some very good results. I feel like it was the same case in Portugal last week, because like, and then on day 3, when I'm really into the fight for the victory, the AI just ups its game on that one epic stage. I mess up that one epic stage, and we just end up not getting the result that we wanted to get.
And right 5, don't cut.
It's honestly game over.
And left 5 into right 4. And left 4, medium.
That's a slight improvement, gained around a tenth or so. That is very, very important.
Right
Obviously
4,
joking,
open,
this
150.
doesn't really help out the situation.
Right 5 and keep right over crest, 50. Right 4 and left 4, 100. Right 5 and left 5. And right 5 into left 3, don't cut, medium. And right 5 into bumps. Into left 4, cut. And flat left 30.
And that's the
Left 3 medium and right 3 long.
nail in the coffin. The nail, the final nail in the coffin. Yeah, brilliant,
Into
brilliant.
flat left tightens, bumpy, don't cut, 50. Into left 4 and right 4. Keep middle over crest. And left 4 tightens, 3 into right 5, short. Flat left for finish. into
Last
right
couple
3,
of corners there to end this stage, to end this misery, I should say, not a stage. It's a misery. It's a misery, and I'm getting bored of like always messing it up on that one epic stage. And it's not only that; it's just the AI also performing very, very well. Honestly, if mistakes were not made, the gap would still be like terrible. But we literally lost out now on that second position. If I had a decent result, we would have lost a lot of time on Neville, but I would still be ahead of Tanek. Honestly, like I'm paying for my mistakes at this point. We're going into the power stage. Head high up. We're not giving up yet. There's still 5 points there up for the take. And there's still second position theoretically, and we're still in the fight for that third position. I think Sebastian Loeb is like a second behind me, and I'm 9 seconds behind Tanak. Neville 100% will win this stage. Will win, not this stage, will win the rally. But we have a car with a lot of damage. If this damage gets any worse in the next 4 kilometers, then I'm sorry, but it's going to be game over. Especially the suspension damage. If the suspension gets any worse, then I'm sorry, but there's no way I can fight for those 5 extra points. I would love to, but we've got a very badly damaged car for no reason. Literally, it damaged the car on an epic stage where I had no chance of winning, and my only target was to just get a half decent result to be at least on 2nd position. We're still 3rd, 3 tenths slower there. We're still 3rd, and we're still in the fight for those extra 5 points. So that's all I'm gonna say. Now, just gotta do the driving and trying to get the best possible result.
Into right 4, bumpy, 30. Right 4, bumpy, don't cut. Opens into left 3, long, keep in. Right 3 short, opens. I'm flat right over bumps, into right 4 tightens, into left 5 tightens. And right 4 don't cut, and left 5 short. Right 4 tightens, into left 5 short, 50.
I'm not sure how much fast I can be through this section. I honestly, I'm trying my best at the moment. I know I'm a little bit cautious because I don't know the stages very well, but I'm honestly, doing my best, and I'm just losing time there. 1.9 seconds behind. This is just not going to be enough to win there. With only 2 more sectors to go, I highly doubt we can regain all that time. AI is very strong, and I'm just struggling a lot at the moment. I haven't been feeling good with the car throughout this whole rally, and it just doesn't seem to get any better here in the final stage. Oh, come on, man. Come on, really? Really? Just very, very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. 2 seconds now. Lost the 10th here. Had I not been a mistake, we probably would have been an improvement, but either way. Final sector. Giving it our everything there. Gonna try and push that a little bit more. Bit slow through there. Could have taken a lot more throttle. That's a distant corner. Very distant, actually. And final corner now to end this power stage. It's a 2:35.2. Is that going to be good enough? It is good enough for top 5. It's not good enough to beat Oyt Tanak. It's good enough to finish inside the top 3 after a while. At least we can say that we finished in the top 3, and we've taken actually 3 points out of this power stage. It's not a bad result, but it's literally a result that doesn't help us whatsoever in the driver standings, which is the main thing, fighting for the championship, you know. Ending up behind 37 seconds behind the dominant Thierry Neville, and 11 seconds behind Oyt Tanak. Oyt Tanak and me just got rammed up by Thierry Neville. That was a dominant performance by Neville. That's all I can say. Great performance by Neville. He was unbeatable. The most I could do, in my opinion, on this rally would be 2nd position. I'm not going to say I could have won that rally. I honestly don't think I could have found 37. I probably would have been a lot closer, but it just wasn't ideal. But taking more points here in Italy than in Portugal just feels weird. I feel like our pace in Portugal was amazing. I could have got the victory there, and we completely messed it up. But we haven't had a podium in a while. It's good to be back on the podium, and we've literally reached the second half of the season almost. We're almost 46 points behind, 45 points behind Neville, something like that. I feel like we're 45 points behind Neville, and still behind Oyt Tanak in the driver standings. And not looking good at all, but there's still 7 rallies to go, which is literally 7 wins up for the take. That's all I'm going to say. We have to be positive. I know we're literally ending the first half of the season, first 6 rallies of the season. Remembering we won all of these 6 on the previous season, and we were very, very taking it easy in the championship. I was that's so easy. We can just win the championship now. I can just relax for the rest of the season, which probably is the reason for our downhill on that first half of the season, I should say. We've had our bits of unluck, we had our bits of very good performance, we saw raw speed here and there, and going in the second half, starting off with the Safari Rally, a rally that we haven't won last season, could be the turning point for this season. You know, it's our big chance. You know, last season we had a very good first half. Let's just try and have a good second half in this season and trying to win this championship with the Toyota team, because that's always the main goal. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and make sure you ring that bell to get notifications for any new videos. Follow me on Twitter, join my Discord server if you have any brand new ideas for new videos, or just want to chat with me or any of my mates. And yeah, until next video guys, I'll catch you later. Goodbye.
I know you hear all the time, but I got the no wish your sign. I know you hear all the time, but I got the no wish your sign. Let me get that off your mind. It really don't matter, you a Scorpio tonight, and it's. Let me get that off your mind. It really don't matter, you a Scorpio tonight, and it's. I know you hear all the time, but I got the no wish your sign. I know you